Hi guys, and welcome to my new frequently asked questions video series for my YouTube channel. Here you will be able to ask me questions and I'll do my best to try and answer them. And I'm getting a lot of messages and emails from people asking me questions. However, they're usually the same questions over and over. So rather than answering them over and over, I thought that I would answer the most common ones in this series. And before I start, I just want to give a shout out to Ryan Bruce, or Fluff, for inspiring me to do these type of videos. You should definitely go check out his channel and subscribe. So first question. Hey Ola, what string gauge are you using on your 6-string guitars? I would say that about 90% of my 6-string guitars are tuned to standard D. And standard D is the tuning I use with the Haunted. And whenever I play with Feared, I just drop the D to a C, so it's a drop C. And for both those tunings, I'm using 10 to 52 sets. And this is a standard set from GHS. It's their from their Boomers series. And the string thickness is 10, 13, 17, 30, 44, and 52. And I'm really liking these sets, and I'm really liking the tension I get when using them on 25.5-inch scale length. That's the scale length of my guitars from Washburn. So that's what I use. Next question. Hi Ola, I'm trying to compose songs for my band, and I think my songs are starting to sound more monotone or boring. They are all like ABC structure. What can I do to break this? This is something I encounter a lot, especially when I'm writing songs for an album. For say, if I'm writing in a short amount of time, you're writing and writing, and eventually the songs and the riffs start to sound the same. And I mean, a cure that I have for that is that I go out for long walks and listen to new music. You know, I mean, maybe listening to that band that you never gave a chance. And just listen to their song structures, get inspired, not necessarily copying their structures, but I mean just getting the inspiration from something that you never heard before. That usually works for me. And as a last thing, I wouldn't say that an ABC structure is a bad thing, but I mean some songs need that simple structure, and I mean you should have a couple of those songs on your album to make a full dynamic album. And yeah, so that's usually what I do. Next question. Do you earn money from your videos? Besides when you demo gear? Like, is it possible to make money from your YouTube videos? Any tips would be great. Okay, so this is a very common question that I get. I think a lot of people are interested in knowing if they can make a living out of YouTube or not. I mean, people like the other Swede, PewDiePie, he's probably making himself a good living out of YouTube, but then again, he has like 45 million subscribers. And I mean, in my case, I'm not making any significant money on advertisement on YouTube. I mean, it's a very small part of my total income. And but I don't necessarily see it as a bad thing, because I mean, the YouTube videos are a very big part of my whole life as a musician. I mean, it's a very big marketing tool. I mean, people can go in, watch my videos. Maybe they like a song that I wrote for a video, and they go and buy our album. So I mean, it all ties together in a big web. And I mean, so in the bigger picture, YouTube is worth a lot, but I don't really necessarily see a lot of money flowing from the YouTube advertisement, I would say. And if you want to make a living out of YouTube nowadays, I think it's very important that you find something new to do. I mean, the gear demoing has been done to death right now. I was very lucky that I started early with the gear demoing, so I got an audience that way. But I think it's very important to find your own niche. And you know guys like Rob Scallon and Jared Dines and Ryan Bruce, they all found their own thing and their channels exploded. And I mean, I think that's the way to go if you want to start up a new channel and want to gain some recognition. Okay, next question. What plugins are in your master bus? So on my mastering bus or my stereo output in Logic, when I'm mixing or doing a video or stuff like that, I've always been keeping it pretty simple. using just an EQ and a limiter. And nowadays I'm using the linear phase EQ. It's a stock plugin in Logic. It's awesome, and I don't really need more than that. And for the master limiter plugin, I'm using a FabFilter Pro L. It's an amazing plugin. It sounds very transparent and it's amazing. I totally recommend that plugin. It's awesome. That's it. So that's the first FAQ for you. Be sure to post your questions in the comment section of this video, and maybe I'll feature your question in the next one. See ya!